The origins of COVID-19 have increasingly been linked to a laboratory in Wuhan, with growing consensus suggesting that the virus may have stemmed from biological activities associated with the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, which allegedly sought to obscure its involvement. This global health crisis has resulted in an estimated $60 trillion in damages worldwide. While China may not possess the capacity to fully address this extensive impact, there is a call for them to contribute towards remediation efforts. In response to these developments, a significant lawsuit has been initiated against China in the United States, led by Missouri's Attorney General Andrew Bailey. This legal action asserts that China hoarded personal protective equipment, PPE, during the pandemic, culminating in a U.S. court ruling mandating China to pay $24.5 billion in damages. However, Chinese officials have dismissed this ruling as baseless. In light of this situation, Bailey is pursuing the seizure of Chinese-owned assets within Missouri, including agricultural land, to fulfill the judgment. The lawsuit commenced in 2020 and alleges that the Chinese government intentionally withheld critical information regarding the virus's transmissibility while restricting global PPE supplies. Initially met with resistance on social media platforms such as Twitter and YouTube, resulting in restrictions for those who raised these concerns, recent evidence has emerged over 5 years supporting claims against the CCP. The $24 billion judgment represents the largest legal ruling in Missouri's history and was imposed due to China's deliberate stockpiling of medical supplies while disseminating misinformation about COVID-19's human transmission. Whistleblowers within China reportedly faced suppression after raising alarms about the virus's dangers as early as September 2019, months prior to its official recognition, leading to consequences that are only now becoming evident. Concerns regarding China's acquisition of American farmland have intensified recently due to national security implications. During the initial stages of the pandemic, while many nations were unprepared, it is alleged that the CCP was securing medical supplies globally, resulting in severe shortages for countries like Australia and Canada. The economic repercussions have been profound. Missouri alone has incurred approximately $8 billion in losses related to PPE procurement amidst rising prices and declining tax revenues. Globally, COVID-19 has claimed over 7 million lives and caused significant economic distress for countless individuals who lost jobs or businesses. The ongoing demand for accountability remains strong internationally, with many advocating for reparations from China that far exceed Missouri's awarded judgment, a demand that has thus far been resisted by Beijing. In light of these circumstances, Missouri is exploring avenues for seizing Chinese assets within U.S. borders. Over recent years, there has been a notable increase in Chinese ownership of American farmland, a trend prompting new legislative measures following incidents, such as a detected Chinese surveillance balloon over U.S. territory that underscored vulnerabilities both aerially and terrestrially. Senator Jon Tester from Montana is spearheading efforts aimed at prohibiting entities affiliated with China or other foreign adversaries from acquiring American farmland while enhancing scrutiny over foreign land transactions. This initiative has gained momentum. Legislation regulating such acquisitions has passed across 15 states following contentious purchases in regions like Texas and North Dakota. A proposed facility on land owned by a Chinese company near a U.S. Air Force base was halted due to national security concerns, despite claims it would serve merely as an agricultural mill. The U.S. intelligence community currently identifies the CCP as a primary national security threat. However, precise data regarding Chinese land ownership within America remains elusive since not all transactions are reported adequately to relevant authorities. A significant concern given many properties are located near military installations, where risks of espionage or sabotage could arise. A report released in 2024 identified 19 military bases across states from Florida to Hawaii, situated near lands owned by Chinese interests, patterns alarming security experts globally. Certain locations close to strategic sites could potentially be exploited for intelligence gathering purposes. Owners might exert influence over local affairs, a concern substantiated by past incidents. Alarmingly, current legislation does not prohibit individuals connected with China from purchasing U.S.-based agricultural properties. Such landowners could establish surveillance operations employing various technologies aimed at monitoring military facilities or conducting drone reconnaissance missions. Reports indicate numerous attempts by Chinese entities since September 2023 attempting unauthorized access into military installations, including trespassing incidents at missile ranges and sightings of divers near government rocket launch sites. Recently apprehended was an individual using a drone near Vandenberg Space Force Base, a situation raising questions about whether civilian courts can adequately address such military violations warranting potentially more stringent penalties. In proactive measures addressing issues surrounding foreign ownership of land within Missouri, state authorities have initiated actions targeting approximately 42,000 acres owned by China, linked directly back to pandemic management liabilities. The Attorney General emphasizing potential confiscation regardless of asset location should satisfactory resolution remain unachieved. While collaboration among states concerning similar challenges posed by China's handling of COVID-19 remains unclear at present time, federal legal actions are underway reflecting ongoing scrutiny into these matters. The Trump administration having revised official communications outlining several reasons supporting theories surrounding artificial origins, attributed specifically towards Wuhan laboratories known for risky research practices involving coronaviruses, among others. It is noteworthy how China's political leadership reacts vehemently against tariffs imposed by U.S., particularly considering their own retaliatory measures against Australia following calls advocating investigations into coronavirus origins. An indication perhaps revealing deeper concerns they prefer remain concealed amidst international discourse surrounding accountability issues stemming from pandemic mismanagement observed throughout history leading up until now. Recent findings published by Senate Intelligence Committee suggest substantial evidence indicates COVID-19 likely originated through laboratory-related incidents rather than zoonotic spillover events previously posited widely across media channels. This unfortunate reality contributing significantly towards shortages experienced globally alongside tragic loss of life statistics, exceeding estimates reaching upwards beyond 15 million fatalities, necessitating continued vigilance moving forward amidst evolving circumstances surrounding public health crises worldwide today, still unfolding before us all collectively together, seeking answers, urgently needed, going forward into future endeavors ahead, awaiting resolution, ultimately desired hereafter soon enough, hopefully forthcoming eventually thereafter, soon enough indeed.